Well, hello there. Hello everyone, my name is Belle, and today we are here with our lovely Xilonen, the 5-star Geo support who is now rerunning for the Luna 3 Phase 2 banner. And you might be wondering why I'm deciding to fix her build now, and that is because her stats are absolutely horrific from the last time that I've ever built Xilonen or ever tried to fix her. I'm not much of a Xilonen fan, but when reading up on her, I found out she can be used in nearly any team, and I want to see how much she can actually buff my existing built characters. Also, considering that Columbina is on her way, I figured what better character to test out the lunar crystallize reaction than Xilonen herself. And if you guys wish to see more videos like this from me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Before we begin, I want to introduce the sponsor of this video, Enjoygm. If you play games like Genshin Impact, Enjoygm is a fast, secure, and affordable way to top up your account. Using it is super easy. Just head to the site, pick your game, enter your UID, select the server that you're in, your package, and the quantity, and you're done. No logging into your account, and no passwords needed for games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Sunless Zone Zero, and Wuthering Waves, so it's safe and hassle-free. The best part of this deal is the pricing. They often have special discounts, so you can save compared to the official top-ups. If you want cheaper recharges and quick delivery, check out Enjoygm through my link in the description, and thank you to Enjoygm for sponsoring this video. So now it is time to get down to business. So considering our Xilonen is already level 90, the first order of business would be to change her weapon. And as you can see, I have the weapon equipped as the Flute of Espitzel? Espitzel? Anyway, doesn't matter how you say it, just matters if she has it equipped, and I was able to definitely find this weapon. I was able to craft it and put it on my Xilonen, but I never really leveled it. Also, if you guys are wondering where you can possibly find this weapon, you just go to Natlan, go to the specific waypoint right here, run up these steps, and you'll see that little door over there. You're gonna wanna go through that and go through these downward steps as well, and then you'll see the blacksmith on this side right here. When you talk to him, obviously, since I have the weapon already, you can see that it's already in my inventory waiting to be made. But if you do not have the weapon, you're going to want to buy it, and you'll see all of these different weapons that can be made for all of the different Natlan characters, including the weapon I already have for Xilonen. So it is pretty simple and straightforward from there. Okay, so now back to Xilonen's weapon. As you can see, it's kind of sad right now, but don't worry, we're going to upgrade it. As you can see, we need these heart terrors, so lucky for me, it happens to actually be Thursday, so let's kind of go over there and start farming. This team looks pretty good. The only thing that I'm thinking about changing is my Emily, so let's switch that over to Kokomi, and let's switch my Xilonen to Clorind. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm pretty sure I farmed this domain before though. There we go. It seems like we're shredding it pretty well. There we go. I'm just going to fast forward through each obtained session so that way we don't have to keep seeing me fighting, but hopefully I get the amount that I need. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, perfect. We got gold too. Alright, so now let us head all the way to Natlan to craft the rest of the materials that I'm going to need. So now let us level everything up the way that it's supposed to be. Now we need some of these hilts, so let's go around the map and actually collect some. Please do not judge me for not using Xilonen for the Geoshield, but in my brain, it feels like using any other character to defeat this enemy without using a Geoshield gets the job done like 10 times quicker, but that's just in my weird little brain. Don't mind me, I'm just over here getting absolutely demolished by the stone statue, but finally we got out of here. Finally, we have 2 of these stone statues. Hopefully this will be easier than having just 1. For some reason, I feel like Mizuki does double the damage if she has like 2 enemies next to her versus 1. But as you can see, yeah, she's kind of killing it over here. And so is my Clarent actually. Holy. Oh my gosh, stop hitting. Okay, there we go. And we got 2 purples. Perfect. Okay, let's now craft it. Perfect. And it looks like we have everything. Now let's go add it to Xilonen's weapon and ascend it and get it to 90. Time to ascend. Hopefully I don't have to use too many of my resources or too many of my weapons to get it to level 90. I haven't been farming as much on Genshin, so... Oh, actually, never mind. We have Mystic Enhancement Ores. We can use these instead of actually using my weapons and getting rid of them, because I might need them for other characters that I get. Even if it's not like a 5-star weapon or anything, I could still use it. 60, 70, 80, and now 90. Okay, so now it's time for my absolutely awful artifact collecting run. As you can see, oh my gosh, I don't even have any artifacts with any of the minor affixes that I need, so it looks like I might have to actually farm this flower. Either way, let's use this artifacts transmuter. I haven't used anything for it as of yet, so I don't see why we can't do it for Xilonen. Let's give it defense percentage and energy recharge. Oh wow, that is a really good piece. Yeah, let's take that and put it on our Xilonen immediately. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this rolls well. If it doesn't, we might actually be screwed. The most thing that we need is defense, energy recharge, and crit rate. Sanctifying Essence, let's see what they give us. They're probably going to give us crit damage if anything. Yep. The good thing is it went in defense, so that's not too bad. Alright, that looks like that should be enough. Let's see what we get with all of these little artifacts. Maybe we can use the old ones. I'm kind of nervous to use up all of my elixirs because I barely have any. HP, okay. HP again. Okay, went into defense, not too bad. HP again. Oh gosh. Most of this is gonna go into HP. And energy recharge, okay. This is a really good piece. Hopefully we can find something a little bit better when we go back to the transmuter, but for right now we should be pretty good. Now it is time to move on to our lovely, lovely feather, which is looking absolutely horrendous. I don't see any feather that looks that good, so let's farm some. Hopefully we can get something good from it. Alright, let's start. Let's switch our Xilonen out actually for Zhongling. Trust, this team works, and it works pretty well too. Let's go. This shouldn't take us that long. We have Zhongling. The pyro application shouldn't be too hard at least. Come on, that's 1 down. Alright, that was easier than I anticipated. 38 seconds is insane. Okay. Please give us a good piece. I am begging. Okay. Attack percentage. I mean, it's okay. It's not really what we need though. Oh my god. That is actually a really good piece. Holy cow. but it's attack percentage. Usually you want to go for something defense for Xilonen. That's a good piece too. ER, crit damage, and defense, but it isn't defense percentage. Okay, this is attack percentage mainly. I don't think we can really work with that. And we already have a good flower, so I'm not really looking for a flower right now. ER, EM, defense, no, definitely not. Let's actually see if we can strongbox some artifacts. I'm not sure if there's a certain type of science to adding artifacts to strongbox. Like if you want certain additions to your artifact pieces like attack or EM, you add that. I'm not really sure, but I'm just kind of adding what I think is right. Okay, let's try adding everything that's pretty much defense percentage. No, they're both flowers. I don't need flowers. I need like a feather at least, or a goblet, anything. Let's just kind of add whatever we have now because it doesn't seem like it gives us specific stats. Cryo damage bonus, what am I even gonna do with that? No, none of these work. All of these are HP. Don't get on me for getting rid of these artifacts. They're literally god-awful, and I pretty much won't need them for any other character. That's a pretty good piece. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'll keep this one just in case, as like an off piece for somebody else, but for Xilonen, this definitely will not work. So let's get out of here. Before we leave though, let's condense some of my resin before I forget. And let's go to our Xilonen really quickly. Artifacts. Let's just see if we can find anything that's close enough to what I need. Even if they're off pieces, I don't really care. We can do like a 2-piece set. Oh, these have all 3. You know what? Why not try it? Let's actually level it up and see what it does. Hopefully it rolls good. Okay, ER, perfect. Exactly what we needed. Okay, crit rate. You can't really go wrong with any of these, honestly. I just kind of wanted to mainly roll defense percentage if it rolls anything else. Defense percentage, okay. And crit rate, it didn't go anywhere near the defense 16, which is really good. This is a perfect piece. Okay, now let us farm some extra artifacts for Xilonen. It should be pretty quick. Come on, I'm trying to see what we get. Go around. This is pretty much my lazy team, which I definitely recommend. If you do get Mizuki, definitely build yourself a lazy team if you're going to go through artifact domains. It makes it 10 times quicker. Obtained geo damage bonus. I don't need another flower and another flower. Okay. Attack percentage. I'm not really going to use this for anything. Yeah, we can leave this one be. Defense percentage. Not bad. HP, HP, and defense. Yeah, nothing good. So let us actually see if we can find something good for this artifact set. Maybe we can find something that isn't our designated artifact set, but still has the stats. Oh snap, the sucrose. This would actually be really good. It's just missing maybe a defense percentage, but I'll take the crit damage actually. Let's go defense percentage. Okay, this one has crit rate, energy recharge, crit damage, and EM. I don't think you can go wrong with this piece, honestly. So let's switch it, actually. First, let's switch it to sucroses. And yeah, we'll switch this artifact piece too. Oh my gosh, the circlet. Hold up. Wait, that circlet's actually kind of good compared to the one that I have now. Yeah, let's switch that. We can go for a 2-piece. Let's enhance. Please roll the way that I need it to roll. EM, oh my gosh. Okay, do I really want to gamble? Let's just enhance this while we wait. Yeah, let's enhance it. Okay. Attack. Not bad. I just wanted to roll in the other 3. Crit rate. Okay. Defense. ER. Defense. ER. Defense. Okay. Crit rate. Let's go. This is a perfect piece for Xilonen. Now let's enhance this piece. Let's give it the love that it deserves. Okay, this is rolling ER. Okay. EM. Oh gosh. EM again. It's okay. As sucky as the piece is, I mean, we can work with what we have right now. These pieces aren't that bad. I think for right now we can keep our Xilonen like this and gradually kind of get her a better artifact set from her 4-piece. Now moving on to the talents. We are currently sitting at 6, 6, and 6, and I'm realizing I probably shouldn't have leveled up the normal attack. So right now, the only thing that I'm focused on is her skill, mainly because it gives her the damage that I need, and her burst only gives me healing. So it seems to me the best course of action and the best talent to level up is probably this one, and maybe crown it if I can. The healing on this isn't really needed. So it looks like I need to farm one of the character domains. Mind you, I have never cleared this boss before, so the first time clear rewards will give me the amount that I need for Xilonen's talent. I also noticed I had some of these domain reliquaries or whatever, and they had artifact sets in it, but it wasn't anything good for Xilonen, so I left it be. Anyway, we officially beat the big guy, so now let's see what we get from this treasure blossom. Along the way, our Clorinde happened to die, so that was unfortunate, but let me heal really quick. Okay, we are close. 1 second left. Let's give her some of that, and we should be okay. Oh, we got 2 of these puppet strings. I think we can actually convert it, and let's claim our first clear rewards actually. There we go, perfect. Now we can level up our Xilonen talent. I kind of want to take it to 9, at least. Let us craft it really quick. Here we go. Let's do 3 and convert. Alright, we only have 1 left, but I think that's okay for right now. Oh, let's craft these 2 actually. Seems like we need some more. There we go, we have enough of that. And we have enough of that, perfect. Level up. And there we go. The last thing will probably be crowning, but I don't think I'm gonna do that in this video. As I was trying to get those little capsules, I became extremely unlucky both times with Storm Terror and Defeating Child, so yeah, it looks like we're gonna keep her talent at level 9. Either way though, these are her details. She has crit rate 50%, crit damage 75, and ER 170. And these are her artifacts. So now let me showcase Xilonen's damage and how much she actually helps my team out in the long run through a domain. I'm kind of excited about this, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do character energy recharge as the buff for this domain. Now let us use our Clorinde. I've seen a lot of people use Xilonen first and then use her skill and then use all of the characters afterwards, so as I'm already seeing, my characters are doing a whole lot of damage. If many of you are asking why I have Kokomi in my team when this is a cryo type of enemy, and the reason is because she provides me with healing, as well as Xilonen. She can do healing as well, but I rather have Kokomi on the team just in case something dire happens. I think from this perspective, I'm actually starting to enjoy playing with Xilonen way more now, because obviously she's doing way more damage. We are actually running through this super quickly, quicker than I actually anticipated we would run through this. The first time I did this domain chamber, it took me forever to be able to finish it, but look at that, we got it done in what, 2 or 3 minutes? So our Xilonen is officially fixed and ready for Columbina's release. I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm super excited for Columbina's release. I still have to farm a couple more Primo Gems in order to get a guarantee for her, but hopefully she comes early on the 50/50. And if not, that's perfectly fine. You guys will most likely get a Primo Gem farming video. I am so excited. Everybody is anticipating Columbina to be absolutely amazing, and you guys can also anticipate a free-to-play build guide on how Columbina works and her best teams as well as artifacts. So I will see you all in the next video that I post. Bye bye!